Hey YouTube, it's party time. Now, today I want to do a video on prepping with baking soda, and this is just one of the many bags we have full of baking soda. We have mason jars full. We probably have about 30 pounds of baking soda altogether, and we use it a lot in day-to-day life, you know, for many different things, and we're going to show you a few of those things today. And we're going to show you how to make some, and then we're going to tell you how to make others. Hopefully you'll, try it out. It's a good way to save money. It's a good way to be prepared for a lot of stuff that you're not usually prepared for. Baking soda is not just for baking. You can make baking powder out of baking soda with some cream of tartar and baking soda. It's cream of tartar, baking soda, and something else. Don't quite recall what that last ingredient is for baking powder, so we're not going to put that in that video. In this video, it's in my cookbook somewhere, wherever my cookbook is. But you can use it for a lot of different things, mostly cleaning, of course. Like if you have hard water. I know at the land we had really hard water, and we had a dishwasher, but there was always spots all over our glasses, so we started adding a spoonful of baking soda to each load, and I mean, them things were spot free when we were done with them, so it works fantastic for that. You can use it to clean your grout in your bathroom. If you have a ceramic tile, it's a great grout cleaner. You use 3 parts baking soda to 1 part water and just scrub the hell out of it, and it comes right out. We're going to show shampoo. So for shampoo, it's pretty much 2 tablespoons of baking soda to 3 or 4 cups of water, and it's just going to make like a watery substance. However, that watery substance will strip the film out of your hair that's left by other shampoos and conditioners and hairspray or whatever you use. Or you could just add it to your existing shampoo, and it'll keep that from putting a film in your hair, and it'll strip the rest of that stuff out. I use baking soda in my hair once a week, and it works well. Try not to make too big of a mess here. So I'll just show you kind of what that looks like, the shampoo at least. And that's about the consistency you want for shampoo. And a great homemade conditioner to go with this is apple cider vinegar and water, and you just mix it to your consistency that you feel comfortable with, and you use that. And it doesn't make your hair smell like the vinegar when you're done. It just makes it really soft. I mean, it works really well. So we have shampoo, and you need to mix it up. You can see there's some in the bottom there that still needs to be mixed, but how it looked at first, that's the way it should look when you're done. Now, you can also use it for, you can make toothpaste out of it. You can make mouthwash out of it. Mouthwash is half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and then a cup of water, and mix that together real well, and it works good. You can make paste out of it for bug bites, and I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'll go ahead and do that as well. That's probably too much. It don't take much water to make the paste, of course. You want it pasty, you don't want it runny. Still runny. So when you're making the paste, just remember it takes a lot more baking soda than it does water. Even that's, I don't know if you can see it, even that's too runny, so you want it a little bit thicker than that. Let's go ahead and try to get that done. that's it's a nice thick paste right there. You can use that for bug bites, for almost any kind of bug bite, you know, whether it be a mosquito bite or whatever. That will work to get the itching to go away. It'll also work on rashes as well. However, with rashes, you can use it dry or you can use a paste, whatever, you know, feels better, whatever. But you could take this same paste right here, add a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and you have a good jewelry cleaner. My wife has a great big old Marquise diamond on her finger, and this is, you know, spent a buttload of money on the ring, and this is what she uses to clean it. So stuff works great on jewelry, even gold, silver, whatever. You can use it to shine your silver. That grit in there gets everything nice and shiny. So just add a little bit of peroxide and you have some good jewelry cleaner. Bug bites, we went over that. You can protect your plants from mildew or black spots. Half a tablespoon of soda, a drop of vegetable oil, and 2 cups of soapy water, and spray both sides of the leaves. You want to do this when it's shady outside to prevent fungal spores. You can use it for like things that smell bad, like a suitcase or a gym bag. Just add half a cup of baking soda to it, or your old baking soda from your refrigerator that you're fixing to throw out. Throw it in the gym bag, and then the next day, you know, let it sit overnight, and next day go ahead and vacuum that out, and it'll take the smell out with it. For stains, you sprinkle a little bit on your clothes as soon as you spill, and it'll help soak up the product, keep it from soaking into the cotton or whatever the material may be. You can sprinkle a little bit in the dirty clothes basket in the bathroom, you know, if it's not full and you don't want it to start smelling because there's wet towels. Sprinkle you some baking soda in there, you can keep that from smelling. Gets rid of tobacco odor great in clothes, on walls, whatever. But in clothes, you just add a half a cup of baking soda to each load of your laundry, and it helps with smells really well. It'll get rid of scuff marks, crayon, ink, pencils, stuff like that from painted surfaces. Sprinkle it on a wet sponge and just scrub and rinse whatever the surface may be. Sprinkle it wherever you suspect mice of being, and mice hate this stuff. They'll stay away from it if you sprinkle, you know, around a mouse hole. They'll quit using that mouse hole. They'll find another way in or out or whatever. But they'll steer clear of that baking soda. You can use it to keep milk from curdling when you're cooking with it. Just sprinkle a little bit of baking soda in it before you start to heat the milk. Works great. You can apply a vinegar and baking soda paste to stainless steel. We have a stainless steel fridge. And just lay rags over it. Let it sit about an hour. Come back and buff it off and rinse, and it makes it shine like it's brand new again. You don't need stainless steel cleaner. We use baking soda to clean our stainless steel and it works great. You can clean battery terminals with it on cars. I carry some baking soda in my vehicle with me, and I have some in my bug out bag as well, or my EDC, my camp pack, whatever. You just mix baking soda with water till you have like a nice paste consistency, just like this. Spread it on the terminal, let it sit 15 minutes and wipe it off, and all that corrosion will come off with it. You know, you can use Coca-Cola for that as well. You can brighten your white clothes, you know, your laundry. It helps brighten them with a cup of baking soda and a cup of salt. Rinse and dry. You know, just scrub them out, rinse them, dry them. It'll keep your whites whiter for a lot longer. It works just, you know, almost like bleach, without all the harmful chemicals of bleach. You know, this stuff's edible, so I use it to clean my coffee maker. You know, I run a quarter cup of baking soda with a quart of water through the coffee maker, just like I'm making coffee, and then run a full pot of just water through it afterwards. And man, take that, you know, you can taste stale coffee when you're making coffee through a coffee maker that hasn't been cleaned for a week, you know, which a lot of people do. You know, my mom's the worst about that. She does clean her coffee pot, but she does it like once a week, and day 5 or 6 you can start tasting stale coffee in there. She uses vinegar to clean hers, but baking soda works just as good. Let's see. You can run it through your food processors, your coffee grinders, blenders, stuff like that. Just run a cup of water with a tablespoon of baking soda through it, and it'll clean up all the little intricate parts down there that you can't get to, you know, or underneath the blade where you can't really wash. That baking soda will clean it up for you. You can use it to fight fires. You can use it to put out a grease fire. Baking soda is good for putting out grease fires. You know, it's essentially like sand when it comes to that, and it'll soak up the grease as well. Again, with the smells, if you have pets, your couch, your carpet, your mattress, whatever. We have 5 dogs, so I know about this. You just sprinkle a little bit of that baking soda on it, let it sit a little while, and then vacuum it off, just like you would the gym bag, and it'll take that smell out with it. Also, I'm a mechanic, and I'm the world's worst about oil spills, man. I spill oil in my driveway, at my shop, at a customer's house, and I'll just take baking soda and pour it on it. And when I go to take that baking soda off the concrete, it takes all the oil out with it. You know, you got to dispose of that properly, of course. You're not supposed to throw it in your garbage or whatever. All I do is throw it in my used motor oil, and when they come pick up, I have 3 55-gallon drums full of used motor oil. They come pick it up from me. It just goes with it, you know. Put it in your miscellaneous bucket for your ATF or whatever. So yeah, this stuff, you know, that's just a few uses you can use it for. That's good. Also, you can use it like that with a little bit of salt. Not much salt, but a little bit of salt for toothpaste. So it'll work for toothpaste as well, you know. And that paste right there, when it says paste consistency, that's what you want. And that'll work for any of the paste items. You know, if you're cleaning your jewelry, you add your hydrogen peroxide. If you're making toothpaste, you put a little bit of salt in it. You know, it's just that's cleaning your grout. You just take it just like this and scrub the hell out of your grout, and that grout will come clean. We have ceramic tile, and that's all we use on our ceramic tile and our stainless steel refrigerator. So I know it'll clean those both very well. So yeah, next time you see the videos and there's 30-40 pounds of baking soda, now you know why, because we use it for a little bit of everything. I think it's kind of like vinegar or lemon juice. It's one of those things where you can use it for a million different uses. You know, you always find new stuff to use it for. So we're gonna have some more videos in this come out, and we're gonna do we're gonna actually do vinegar. We're gonna do vinegar, what to use vinegar for. We're gonna do one for hydrogen peroxide, and we're gonna do one for lemon juice for sure. And I'll come up with some more one way or another. So, hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, YouTube.